Hey y'all, it's Clay with Clay's Backyard Bees. It's Saturday, January 18th, and man, these girls right here, they've sucked down sugar water like crazy. I had to put a little bit in them this morning to keep them from coming out into the feeder. And this one's just still kind of taking it a little slow, but I have seen more flight out in front of it. It's warm. It's going to be around 70 degrees today, 65, 70. And it's going to turn off cold next few days, so I want to take this time to try to just look in the top box. This one here we had brood in the top and bottom, and this one here we just had brood in the top, so I'm just going to take and look real quick, probably just in the top. They are still hitting the pollen feeder like crazy, so we get suited up and get dug into them. Give him a little puff smoke, let him know what's coming in. So yeah, it's been a little rainy this past week, so they've been kind of cooped up, I think. So I think that's why maybe they really hit this sugar water on this. It's 2-to-1 sugar water that I got colored green there. Yeah, and a nice little number of bees there. Set them girls down right there. Let's see. Let's pull this one out over here. What's up, ladies? How y'all doing? Look how calm they are. Just look at how calm they are. They got put the roof back on, fool. Do you know it's bad weather coming? Let's see if I can get this one out. Good. They're taking that honey out of them deep pockets there. So they're eating on that. That's good. This one here is the one that I kind of moved over a little bit to give them space off that next one. And they built it out a little bit. Got some nice yellow comb on it. It's got a little bit on it. A little more than it was last week, but not a whole lot. This is that one that's drawn out real big, keeping them from drawing that one. And it is jam-packed full of honey. I got sugar water and pollen on this side, but this other side is just jam-packed full of honey. Alright. Just gonna set this one down out of the way for right now. I got quite a few of bees down in the bottom. Quite a few bees in the bottom down there. I think, does this one start my brood? Or? Yeah, this is brood. I got a few drones on. Drone cone, yeah. Nice little brood pattern she's got going. And they got bee bread around it. And honey. So There's the brood. There. You got bird comb built up. Let's see what I had. 2 frames up top and 2 frames at the bottom. So there's 1 frame there that's got brood on it. That's what I had last week. So let's see if we're still along the same lines. I've got brood has been hatching. You got brood here that's hatching. Oh yeah, I got larvae down in the open cells. So they'll be growing, feeding them, growing, and keeping them for too long. So that's 2 frames up here still. Let's see if that's what it. And then it started back into the honey, and it kind of looks like what it is now. But man, there seems like there's a whole lot more bees in there now than there was. Yeah, this is bee bread and honey. Yep. Packing away pollen there. That next frame's all honey. Alright, well we'll still just got 2 frames up here. I wonder if I need to take and give them some open space. Oh, I'm sorry, did I smash you, little girl? I'm sorry. So I didn't see my queen, so she's probably down in the bottom box laying. I'm not going to dig down in there. Just basically want to see what she had going on, to see if she's expanded to 3 frames. But I don't think she could expand to 3 frames because everything's so full. So full. Maybe I'll trade a frame out. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll take this frame right here out. Let's trade that. Let's give her some open space up top. See what they do with it. They may pack away. They may pack honey and pollen in it. But at least that'll give her another spot. Oh my goodness gracious. That is 1 full frame of honey right there now. It's got some nectar, some open cells nectar down in the bottom. Sit right there for a second. And that one there has got, it's full honey. of honey, and that one's full of honey. So this one's honey bound up top, so shake the bees off. Bump him down. We'll take that one. Move all of this over. What's up, girls? What y'all doing? Got a nice drawn out comb there. It's empty. Give them something to do. They can be working on cleaning that up. That needs to go back in there first. This one needs to go back in there first. No big thick comb. I'll end up having to do something with that, but for right now, I'll leave it in there. There we go. All right. Okay, so still two frames of brood. You got hatching brood on one, and she got larvae. She got eggs and larvae in the empty cells. So what it is, I put a drawn comb next to that because there's so much honey up top. Maybe give her another space to lay. They may fill it with nectar and pollen, but at least it'll be there. They'll clean it up. They'll clean it up and everything. It's a drawn comb from last year that I had, and so just put it back in there and let them work that. Let me get a look in this one and see. maybe I can put this honey frame down inside that one to give them some more food. They're really not taking the sugar water. We get the camera set up on that one, and then we'll get started on it. Now this one didn't. This one here, they've taken some of the sugar water out. They ain't taking it like that one there did. But this one didn't have as much honey up top as the other box did. So might be able to put this frame of honey down inside it. Looks like got a little number of bees going. But she just had a couple frames up here that were that had brood on it. Nothing down below. So yeah, putting nectar in it. That side's still empty. Yeah, they're storing the sugar water. I think the brood was over toward this side, probably right where this like new comb's built up. Let's see. Yeah, look at all the pollen and sugar water that they've been putting in that. So this one's got plenty of bee bread. Oh yeah, here's my brood. My brood there next. Let's see how many frames of it we got. Just see how many frames of it we have. My queen's running around on this frame, so I guess she's still taking care of the top box. There's my queen right here. She's right there. Y'all can see her. She's right there. Oh, she's looking down in that hole. Let's see if she backs down in it. No, she's going to the other side of the frame. Alright. So I've got eggs, I've got larva, cap larva. So that's 2 frames that she's got. She's got all kinds of bee bread and everything on it. What'd she do? She hanging around on the bottom? She's just hanging around on the bottom. Come on, girl. Get up on the side. Quit hanging around on the bottom. There we go. There, now she's up on the side there. Alright. So this one here should be brood. Yep. So I got hatching brood on both sides of it, and I got a larva and eggs. So yeah, she's Still working these two frames, and she's been going crazy with it. So let's see if she's done anything as far as egg wise on this next one. No, this is all honey sugar water. That one's honey and sugar water. Take a peek at this one real quick. Yeah. Nectar. I just packed that full of sugar water, not nectar, but sugar water. Alright, well, let's push our brood over. That's all bee bread. See, this one was over here, wasn't it? Alrighty, still doing good. Still doing good. Here, get up out of there. Get up on him. Come on. Alright, well, I just want to do a real quick check on them. Like I said, it was warm today. It's supposed to be cold next few days, so wanted to take a look at them, get that done, and we'll let them let them alone. Let them go through this next couple of days. It's going to be real cold, and make it through that. I think it'll be like 40s, lows in the mid 40s. And highs in the mid 50s, so it's not real cold, but it's cold for here. But that's all I got for you on it. I'm gonna get on packed up and get back in there. We gave them gave that box an extra set of draw frame, so to see if she'd start laying eggs in it. Took a frame of honey out. It ain't hurting because there was 8 frames has got honey and sugar water and nectar on it, and pollen and everything. So taking one frame of that's not going to help it, or not going to hurt it. But give her space, maybe she'll start laying eggs in that once they get it cleaned up. But that's all I got for you on this one. I'll be seeing you.